It's the 26th of the month. You check your bank account, not because you want to, but because you have to. And there it is. That number, lower than it should be. Bills still coming. Weekend still ahead. And that familiar tightness in your chest that you've learned to just live with. You tell yourself it's temporary. You tell yourself next month will be different. Maybe after the next raise. Maybe after the holidays. Maybe when things calm down. But things never really calm down. Do they? Here's the thing. Living paycheck to paycheck is not a math problem. It's not about not making enough. It's about a system that was never built to actually work for you. And until you understand what's really happening and why, the next raise won't fix it. The next job won't fix it. More income flowing into a broken system just disappears faster. So let's actually fix it. First, let's be honest about the scale of this. The Federal Reserve's 2023 report on the economic well-being of U.S. households found that 37% of Americans couldn't cover a $400 emergency without borrowing money or selling something. A 2023 LendingClub report found that 61% of Americans were living paycheck to paycheck. 61%. That's not a fringe problem. That's a majority. And a significant portion of those people earn what most people would consider decent money. $50,000, $70,000, even six figures. Income is not the protection most people think it is. So what's actually going on? Think about water in a leaking bucket. You keep pouring water in, your paycheck, but the bucket has holes everywhere. Subscriptions you forgot about. A car payment that stretches you thin. Eating out because you're tired and it's easier. Credit card minimums carrying interest from last year's vacation. The water keeps coming in. It keeps leaking out. And the level never really rises no matter how much you pour. Most people's solution to this is to pour more water, get a raise, pick up a side hustle, work more, and look, more income is never a bad thing. But if the holes are still there, the extra water just leaks out faster. You've seen this happen. You've probably lived it. The real fix is plugging the holes. And there are three specific holes I want to talk about because they account for the vast majority of paycheck-to-paycheck pain. Hole 1. No separation between money that's available and money that's already spent. This is the invisible trap. When your paycheck lands in your checking account, your brain registers the full number. Let's say $3,200 hits the account. Your brain sees $3,200, but rent is $1,100. Car insurance is $180. Subscriptions are scattered across the month. Minimum credit card payment is $75. By the time you account for every committed expense, you might genuinely only have $900 left to actually live on for the month. But your brain spent the first 2 weeks operating like there was $3,200. That mismatch between what's in the account and what's actually available is where the money disappears. The fix is a concept called zero-based budgeting. Every dollar gets assigned a job at the start of the month before you spend a single one. Rent gets its dollars. Groceries get their dollars. Savings get their dollars. Yes, savings get assigned first, not last. What's left after everything is assigned is what you actually have to spend, not the number your bank shows. The number after the jobs are handed out. This one shift, done consistently, eliminates a mismatch almost entirely. Hole 2. Spending that has no friction. Modern spending is frictionless by design. One tap on your phone, the money is gone. Subscriptions renew automatically without asking. One-click checkout exists because the fewer steps between wanting and buying, the more you buy. This isn't accidental. This is a deliberate design decision made by every company that sells you things. They remove the friction, which means you have to add it back yourself. Practical ways to do this. Delete saved payment information from shopping apps. Remove shopping apps from your home screen so they require an extra step to access. Implement a 48-hour rule on any non-essential purchase over a certain amount. You want it today, you buy it in 48 hours if you still want it. Most impulse purchases survive about 4 minutes before the urge fades. Almost none of them survive 48 hours. That time gap is where a lot of leaking gets stopped. Hole 3. No emergency fund, which turns every surprise into debt. This is the one that keeps people permanently stuck. Without a cushion, every car repair, every medical bill, every unexpected expense goes straight onto a credit card. And that card charges interest. And that interest eats next month's paycheck before it even arrives. And next month is tighter than this month. And the cycle tightens. This feels impossible to break when you're already stretched. I know that. But here's how it actually happens. You don't save your way to an emergency fund from leftover money. There is no leftover money. You carve out a fixed amount from every single paycheck before anything else. $20, $50, whatever the number is that genuinely won't break you. And you automate it. Transfer happens the same day the paycheck arrives. It goes to a separate account, not the same account your spending comes from. Separate, with a small amount of friction to access, and you leave it alone. A 2022 Pew Research study found that having even a modest emergency fund, as little as 1 month of expenses, significantly reduces financial stress and breaks the cycle relying on credit for unexpected costs. Not 3 months, not 6, 1 month. That's the difference between the cycle continuing and the cycle breaking. Here's the honest part. This is not complicated. The actions themselves are not hard. What's hard is doing them before you feel ready. Because here's a psychological trap at the center of paycheck-to-paycheck living. It always feels like the wrong month to start. This month is too tight. Next month after the bonus, after the holidays, after things settle down. Things don't settle down. They never do. The only way out is to start in the middle of the chaos, not after it. Assign every dollar a job. Add friction to spending. Automate a fixed saving amount before anything else gets a chance to absorb it. Do those 3 things for 90 days and your relationship with money will look different than it does today. Not perfect, different. The paycheck-to-paycheck cycle is not your destiny. It's a pattern, and patterns can be interrupted. You've been waiting for the right moment. This is it. Start today.